20. Something smells good. Soup. Gosh, put some consonants in it. Who wants to eat a soup that's all vowels and a ng sound? This is the right door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hot. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect? You're right. Let's talk this through. He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit. You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio. We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Magine. We need to confirm this as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary. You have any advice on how to tell her he's dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't. What if I don't want to do this? It's hard, but there's no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen as soon as possible. It doesn't say bail out, it says try to bail out. He might not let me. Alright, we're gonna want to look very official, very nice. Something with lots of empathy, right? Empathy. Empathy, empathy, empathy. All of the empathy. We're getting a lot of empathy. That's minus. Oh, I can equip this? Oh, crazy. Makes pretty porcelain sounds when shaken. Oh, take the shirt off. Some other shirt on. No. There we go. Alright, we have tons of empathy now. That's good. Oh my gosh, even more? Alright, well we're knocking any empathy rolls out of the park with this getup.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out from the other side of the door. And someone turns down the radio.
The police? A moment, please. Give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside. Tidying up nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
Don't run, okay? Take it slow when exploring the apartment. Be respectful. Empty pack of red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. Same bag of brand of cigarettes you found in the trash next to the deceased. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. That's weird. Can't they afford curtains? Chalk drawn heart. Man. Ah, they're gonna make this really hard.
It's you, from the book stand.
Oh, it's her. Yeah, okay, we've met. She looks at you for a moment without knowing what to do.
I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea, lemonade? We're out of coffee.
I would like some drugs, please. No. The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is that why he's letting you take the lead? Thanks, but I'm alright. Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what... She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face. I should have took some composure clothes, shouldn't I? There's composure. He squeaked it out with an 11, if these rolls are to be believed. You don't want your body language to tell her the news. Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor gets into all kinds of trouble, so how can I help you? Empathy, impossible. Lieutenant's handkerchief. Oh, am I gonna, like, give her the handkerchief to cry in? I see. So I could just make the... I could just... How about some small talk? And instead... I mean, the small talk can only make it worse, right? Oh, terrible. Also, it's a red check, so I don't want to fail it. So... We'll do it. We'll rip the Band-Aid right off. Having Kim here helps a lot, apparently. This would be very difficult to do alone. You've done this before. Just keep your focus. Do I just say he's... here's the choice. And the other choice is, do I just say that? Do I just say he's dead like that? Yes. That's the most important thing. Use that word. No euphemisms. This is what you came here for. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Magin, was found dead on the Mortonese boardwalk. What did you say? Your husband, Victor Magin, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am. Oh. She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater. Oh, but he was just... She looks at the kitchen table, where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray. But he was just here, alive. We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am. What happened to him? She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It's still early to say, but at first glance it seems like he slipped and hit his head. Was he drunk? I could just... Yeah, we don't know. I mean, she knows, right? Unfortunately, this was last stream, or maybe even the stream before that we found him. I kind of forget the circumstances. Looks like alcohol may have played a role, yes. I see. She withdraws, trying to picture the scene. And you just found him there, lying in the cold? How did you know that? She's the real murderer! No. Oh my god, why are we getting so many of these now? I never used to get these guys. How long had he been there? If you say 2 days, maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever. It couldn't have been long. She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hands start searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief! Don't give her the lieutenant's handkerchief, it's too special. Can I really pick this? Oh, is that an option? Can I do it too? I guess I'll look into it now that we're actually getting a bunch of them. Were there 2 or 3? There were 2 today, and there was at least 1 last time. Oops. I paid good money for this handkerchief. It's so weird. Why is this an option? Watch, this is the key to the whole thing. 8 streams from now, we're going to be there. We're going to be fighting the Radiant that's been keeping this world pale. And it's going to be like, and now, like, the final blow. And it's like, you throw the handkerchief at it. And it's like, I don't have it. I gave it to somebody. I'm going to say, don't give it to her. The woman wipes her face with a sleeve and manages to conjure up a small, terrified smile. Flooded with bots one night. Every 1 to 2 minutes. God. She looks disoriented. Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you? No. I just need to tell my girls. The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly. Unreal. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home? No, a day. Take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared. This wasn't even a roll, either. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow. That will probably be the right thing. Thank you. She nods, but with a wretched expression. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him? We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you? No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that have become numb. Okay, cool. Man, Serp, it's finally paid off. 4 years ago when I modded you, it's all what an investment. I'm finally reaping the dividends of that decision. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if... Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am. The long game. The lieutenant nods at the woman, then back at you, his voice lowered. We should step outside and talk. Set the library card by her. Leave the room. Oh no! It broke. It broke because I was in... my thoughts are too full of the Humpty-Dumpty Dom. The Wompty-Dompty Dom Center. You're at home, stupid cop, not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling wine, and let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wompty-Dompty Dom Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization, and now that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too. Is this streaming? Okay, good. He had just said on his Discord that he hadn't streamed in the past 2 weeks because real life stuff was happening, which is too bad. But that's good that he's streamed again. I'll make sure that I host him, rate him. He'll probably be up to Mount Gulg by the time we're done here. So do I actually want this? I'm gonna have -2 to suggestion. I mean, I don't have a choice. I have to accept it. But also, whenever I succeed at an encyclopedia passive, I get 10 XP and 2 money? 2 months? I guess I could... I mean, realistically, after that has happened 20 times, that'll be 200 XP. That's enough to just buy the 2 suggestion points back, so... But it's such an anti-art... I mean, I'm an art guy, aren't I? I have an actual art degree. It says I do, right here. Also, the game really did break. Unfortunate. Are we actually... We're completely stuck for real, it seems. This is beyond the pale. Why? Why did this happen? unfortunately, we're gonna have to load... Oh, no. How far back is this? Is there anything else I could do? I mean, I have a skill point, but spending a skill point isn't going to save me here. Man. Yeah, I guess that's not the worst idea. We'll try that. Oh, cancel. New save. Doesn't look good. Damn! Alright, well, this is the best we can do, is going back to here. So I got the... This is after I got the blue spirits. Was this before or after I talked to... Wrong place.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, this is after I already talked to Joyce. This is after I already talked to Joyce, so it's not too bad. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, this was the next thing I did. I came over here, got this. I went over to Freet and sold my bottles. This is after I've already talked to them. Oh, am I already working on the... Oh, I don't have the... Okay, that's what I didn't do. I didn't, go work on the Humpty-Dumpty. Well, now that I know that that crashes the game... No, I'll still go do it. So minor setback. And I'll save before I go into the woman's apartment. See if that helps. Still not giving her the handkerchief, though. It's kind of like the butterscotch cinnamon pie from Undertale. You use it at the final boss, get all your health back. Where is this fool again?
Hello again.
7 of money. Profile. Who said this? Who said that? Who said this? And this. Buckle up. Wompty-Dompty Dom. What are you talking about? There is no place such place. Did I ask this? Actually, I guess I didn't ask it. They use them for military communications, he says, while his son looks up, idly chewing on the corner of his worm-themed coloring book, but also to write and send out press releases, the most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars. Décret? Décret de Mars. What's the March Decree? I mean, the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02. A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia. It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bons Bas French. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. He looks at his son, who starts giggling, his face hidden behind the book. Tried to. Someone was paying much too interested in worms to be paying any attention. All right. Alright, so after I did that, I guess I went straight to the whirling. No. Kuno? No. The apartments. Also, I went the wrong way. Oh, I also didn't do the other apartment thing in here. Let me go do that first. Just to try to, like, fully retrace my steps.
Give me a moment.
asked her about her. I said I have questions about all of the people and this and that and that. Communism. Cindy. Okay. Right. We did all those. Then we came over and knocked on this door. Inspect the passport. What are you doing here? I fuck shit up too. Who lives in the foreclosed apartment? Take these, put them on, get the thought. And then I didn't actually turn this quest in over here. I will do that.
Give me a moment.
Just a real estate agent. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about her fates. She means clairvoyance. She did not understand what I was talking about. So now we come over here, we save. We do the empathy shuffle. Is there something else? I feel like I had a +4 last time. Totally did. I might be missing a piece of clothing. I'm not too worried about it, except that means I'm missing a piece of clothing somehow. Oh, no, I know. It was, this is what it was. There we go. Advice. What if I don't want to do this?
Hello? Who is it? The police? A moment, please. Give us a moment. Come in. The door is open.
Feels wrong to, like, speed through, you know, it is such an emotional thing, but we already went through it. I guess I also might as well just look around the rest of the apartment. Like, why not? Clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. Its ticking makes you anxious. Rings hollow in the room. Contemporary pop stars. Mathematics. Trigonometry, mostly. Packages of humanitarian aid macaronis. Leftovers kept warm on a stovetop. Buckwheat and onions. He died of a buckwheat allergy, obviously.
It's you, from the bookstand.
Or rather, he was killed by someone who had a buckwheat allergy but was wearing
I
gloves.
don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea,
Thanks, but I'm alright.
lemonade? We're out of coffee.
Do I just say he's dead like that? Use that word. We did this, we did this. I'd like to answer these the same way I did before. What did I say? Early to say. Alcohol may have played a role. Couldn't have been long. Don't give her the handkerchief. Take a day to recover. Hopefully this does not deposit us into the void. It did not. Alright, let's save just to make sure. It is a very, very unfamiliar process for me to like make extra saves for a game like this. Like, it's nothing if it's La Mulana, but for something like this where you could load a save to undo a change, like, I am so against that.
You did well.
You did well. I could have done more. You did enough. Can't save the whole world, you know. Can't bring the dead back. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased. That's it? That's it. What about Billy and her kids? They'll manage. They have to. It's not your place to live their lives. And now for Wompty-Dompty Dom. And now we are fully caught up. This is strange too. It's almost like encyclopedia and artsiness are opposites of a sort. Well, I guess it's not. This is under psych. Interesting. I am going to put a point in here immediately because of how incredibly low it is. Like, it's actually a 0 right now. Also, did I have any... Someday when I somehow have points in Shivers, I need to go back to her and think about the curse or something. Church doors are already open. That's not real. Warded door? Oh, I think that's the one that's... Yeah, never mind. That doesn't matter. I feel like I maybe need some other tool. To open the ice cream maker thing. Should I go talk to that guy? Hang on, let's go back to, what did I like wearing? What was I wearing before? These? Get my drama up. Oh no, I was wearing the Fallon jacket, right? Wherever that is. I really could use a like an outfit saver. There it is. Yeah, this is fine. This is a fine outfit. The door's closed. Oh, that was all. Alright. The door's closed again. I can't bother him. I guess there's nothing to do now except actually go talk to the union and striking people and the people outside the gate. Been avoiding them for a while. So, do a Kuno real quick. There's something else, like I have some other task that isn't done with Kuno.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Where's the rest of his armor? Hey, where's that? How come? That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a mutant. Remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor is too big for any man. He drills his temples with his fingers in some strange aggressive gesture. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away. What do you mean you threw it away? Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet. Kuno kicked that shit into the sea, rugby style. He threw it into the sea. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. The Jolly Troubadour. What do you mean? Cock and boots. The Jolly Union cow fucker came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending he cares about cows. You met him at the gates with the boots and the Jolly. Manana? Crazy about that armor. Coming here pretending he likes cows? What? Alright, well that was a new piece of information. They are right down here.
Vigilance, officer! What can this old carabinier do for you?
This isn't Manana. The other guy is. Also, that's not gonna work.
Oh, I have really outdone myself.
Yes, that's what...
Oh, hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
This also is not Manana. Oh, Manana is the guy over by the Union guys. He even said he was a Union guy. I mean, Kuno did just now. I don't know what cows have to do with anything, but... Oh, that's right, because his name is Call Me Manana. And then Call Me Tomorrow.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys? Those Hardys? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you, preserve the rule of law and all that, except it's Everart's law. But really, they're just like you. Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor. The little boy did good on his promise. His promise? To get me in trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine. What happened? I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know, track it down, see who took it. Did you? At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cop's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Served me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes. So Kuno used us to, what, scare you? It's a minor nuisance. It's all good. What did you learn? I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor. Technical stuff, mostly. That was the interesting part. What sort of technical stuff? I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library, he explains with a wry smile. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off. How does it come off? In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw, too hard to remove. So as I count, there are 2 parts missing, the gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. I guess you won't be collecting them all, then. That's less work for you, at least. What about leggings? Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did. No, look into this again. I've already got some armor. I'm pretty happy without struggling to find more. Oh, so you have. No wonder you're a detective. Secret. I didn't find the gauntlets, though, did I? You see that kid? Thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way. He's sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of the armor right now. So what happened with this? Kuno lied to you. Return to him. As long as I'm here, though, I'm going to talk to this guy. I might want some... I don't know what. The fuck does Kuno care?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines? Hell no, I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here, you understand? Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance? Fucking bug. Breathes out slowly, his giant chest deflating and his mouth slightly open. A punch is not imminent, but it's being cocked. Hard. You hear a tiny rattle, a small radio cracking somewhere. An earpiece? I'm going to interpret that as a yes. There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready. How about you fuck off now? Huh? Oh, okay. Of course. There could be weapons aiming at us right now, somewhere above in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this, he's thinking. This is not the time. Not gonna show him the picture. We know that's asking for trouble. Can't talk to any of these other people. What is this? This little... Did I never go in here? A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. Personal belongings, stickers, insignia. What kind of stickers and insignia? The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia, proclamations about armor, strength, and purity. Purity of guts are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rearview mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. In the back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep. Large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large muscular man. The title reads, Man from Hjelmdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies. Racist nationalist paraphernalia. He grits his teeth. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Lieutenant nods toward the racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy? Yes, likely. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine. There he is, in front of Free-T-T-T, smoking nervously, hoping it's over. Did I ever talk to this guy? I must have.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
I have never talked to this guy. Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on
What's the
here?
jam, my man?
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals, and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it. What's the jam?
Traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
How long you been here?
Feels near forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Could you say it again, only a little less plotting?
Everyone's a critic, man. It's okay. I've been for a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
What are you hauling? Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. No, I'm joking, my man. Fallon runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods, you know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmarin market lately. Could I get one of those? We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. This rockin' beauty? Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. Used it in heavy-duty cargo machinery. A motor lorry, also called a Kaima. We're gonna get money every time Encyclopedia chimes in. It's kind of cool. Also called a Kymion on Kalu and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of Fallon rust bucket. Maybe the A6? Fallon A6 you got there? Good eye. Massive Torque Dark. What is that? Achievement. Yak about machines 4 times. Oh, Torque Dork. Not dark. Good eye, my man. Yep, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together. Touch of sadness. Ooh. Let's do that again. Empathy up. I should, at some point, at the very least, memorize how I max out my empathy. It's this, and this. This plus 3. And I think I have a minus somewhere that I can take off. Or no, I'm missing a plus still. There.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
In his eyes, a half-familiar longing. Flecks of brown and gold. Familiar how? It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. What's in the southwest? Excuse me? A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve. Really, you can tell me. I don't know what to say. Nothing much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, a second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. Here I am, stuck in this shit, so far from home. Diora. Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Lakylo, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. I can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows. What's it like to miss someone? What's it like? good and bad, an ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, cop man? You missing someone? Is that what it is? This feeling? No. It's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow and the past. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and leave it there. Next stream, I'm going to talk to Kuno about having lied to me, but I don't have many other leads on, like, how to progress. I guess I have some. No, I'm definitely running out of tasks. We'll get something on this eventually, but so this we can do. We can go to Kuno. This I thought was going to be done today, but maybe not. We'll have to wait till Friday for it, maybe. Locate a working firearm that shoots 446. No idea. Asking him about the tattoos seems like a bad idea. I don't think I'm going to do it. Not right now, anyway. I'm not giving him the jacket back. I'm going to wear it. I tried looking around the boardwalk for bullet traces and found nothing, and I don't know how to get to the island. I tried looking around the coast and didn't see any signs of Ruby either. And I guess I can go talk to the cryptozoologists. I don't think this necessarily means that I'm close to the end of the game, but I might actually hit a point where it's not that easy to tell what I'm supposed to do next. Alright, but that is it for today. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed. More of this on Saturday.